Welcome to Low Here episode 95, everybody. How's it going?
95. That's not how the song goes. Anyway,
you
Jake,
should not drive 95. Where am I? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? It's different, though. It is definitely different. When I first turned on my camera, Alec was like, "That looks like a fake background." Let me tell you,
it totally does.
Fake.
It's
very much real.
Your desk, like.
I think it's still green screen.
Well, it's also like. Well, I'll wait until he comes back. Fucking bro, you have the camera in the exact same spot that it was.
I tried my very hardest
desk
to
next
recreate
to you
everything. Yep.
In the exact that fucking desk that's over here. Or sorry, it would be over here. At the exact same spot too. And it's just like I'm waiting for the fucking curtain to fall down.
I need to figure out how to do that because there's more space up here than what my old room had. So like the camera actually goes a bit farther, and I didn't expect the staircase to be in my camera frame with how I had this set up. I should have, but I didn't. So now I need to get like 20 feet worth of green screen to fully cover this background or something like that. It'd be a lot, but I can make it work. I took many pictures of my old room just so I could green screen it if I wanted to.
I mean, if you want anyone to vouch for the Elgato XL one, I have it and it covers a good amount, but it's not gonna do what you want.
I need a couple of.
Not gonna do what you want. Yeah, you're gonna have to do a big ass sheet.
How big is the drop?
I mean, it's a story, you know. It's
okay. It's not like a small thing.
Feet.
It is a full like.
Oh my
landing,
god!
Then.
Yep.
Okay,
no, I was gonna say like do
upstairs. This is the loft area of the cabin, and then downstairs is a whole ass downstairs.
Oh, bro! Before the show started, I was like, "Yo, you know that that Valorant streamer, fucking Keo? Now he has like he basically streams where you are." But he took down the railing and then puts a fucking trampoline on his first floor.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
And then
Chief.
every time he gets a sub, he jumps down, does a backflip, and then comes back up.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
There's a basement here too.
That.
So that's not the bottom floor here. The main level is not on solid ground. There's a basement right below it. So if I did that, if I jumped onto a trampoline, I'm going right through the floor. I know I am. I'm gonna land on hard concrete in the basement. So we won't be doing that.
Please don't.
Was it, you know, when like SpongeBob jumped, landed on the ground, and his fucking bones went through his head?
Yeah.
That'd be me. Won't be doing that. But yeah, we'll figure out the background situation at some point. I don't know. Let me tell you,
it looks good.
You don't want to see everything to the left or to the right of where the camera is because it's a mess. I cleaned out the background so all my boxes would not be in view. I did as much as I could. Let me tell you,
my basement's been a disaster.
It's not fun to move, let alone with all my dumb bullshit.
Welcome to my life. It's not okay. There's too much.
You do have a lot of stuff.
I have too many things.
Yeah.
It's just getting worse.
Yeah. Turns out I moved no less than I'm going to say 75 guitars. I didn't count them, but it's got to be a minimum 75 guitars, and I had maybe like 15 to 20 different consoles. I have 4 monitors. I have 4 CRT TVs / monitors. I had my 2
I was
shelves.
carrying that big Sony Trinitron that you got for $100.
My dad and brother carried it, and then I was the one that was carrying the stand that it put on, that it sat on. So they lifted it up, and then I grabbed the stand it was on. I put it into the trailer, and then they carried it onto the stand, and they did the same thing. Here's the thing, the day before I moved, I bought another CRT. It was 32 inches. It was 160 pounds. It's for the CRT heads out there. It was a Panasonic Tau 32 inch.
All right,
I don't remember the exact number.
Bro, your dad and brother have to be like, bro, why do you have these? Like,
yeah, they don't understand it.
You get a mini PC that only runs like GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox. You know, like the old shit, like 7th, 8th generation.
You have a dedicated
perfectly
corner
on their dedicated corner.
Well,
and then it also has like name and shit, and NES, all that.
I have kind of a corner over there.
Oh,
it's just like
kind of does.
Oh my god, dude, that's the corner you go to after school, and you're fucking kicking it. And you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna go play video games because I don't got homework, and you're there.
Yeah, that could work. That could be
it's
a
all
thing.
That matters.
Man, what a vibe!
That does look like a vibe.
That looks like whimsical, friendly.
Yeah, I was already
fun
thinking
time.
Whimsical,
to put
friendly.
But yeah, it's going to be a long process getting situated here, and then I have to take it apart again because this is very much a temporary living situation.
Yeah, I wouldn't get
here
too
a month.
situated if I were
I could be
you,
here
man.
for 2 months. I could be here for 8 months. 8 months is the max. Like I'm out of here by May for damn sure. That's like the latest because I'm at my family's cabin. There's like a shared space for the whole family to come to, and the summer is it's closing. Labor Day just happened the other day. That's usually like the official end of summer for most people. Kids are back in school and all that stuff. So we don't really come out to the cabin much after Labor Day. So it would be mostly unoccupied for the whole winter in most years. So I'm like, well, I don't have a space right now. I don't have a spot to stay. My old lease is expired. I don't have a house bought. I don't have a new lease signed. Nothing like that. So I'm like, well, we can keep you here. So that's what my family said, and I'm like, that's not a bad idea. You know what? It gives me time. I can figure out my next moves. But that has a whole lot of uncertainty involved with it. Never let them know. But there's a lot of this fucking thing. I need to get a new one of these. I was looking into it, see if I could tighten anything. There's nothing to tighten.
I couldn't do it. That's why I went with this. I was just like, get it the fuck out of my way. It's drooping down. Yeah, it's hurting my ego. It's stupid. I look like an idiot. I feel like an idiot. Just stop it.
Yeah, I need to get a new one. I have a low profile one over there, but the tall arm, it ain't gonna work long term. I got to get a new one or just use the low profile because it just
the low profile one, man. If it doesn't get in the way when I play Counter-Strike. So like, hey, just do it.
He took off.
Just do it, man.
I could hear you, man.
I just have it.
Is it the Elgato one or is that just like a regular ass low profile one? It looks exactly like the same like mine.
I'm pretty sure it's a 5-fine. Did you tell me to buy this?
5-fine? I don't think. Oh, that is the one that I have. Okay, yeah, that's it.
You definitely sent me a link then.
Wow.
But yeah, I could get it set up and put it right here, I suppose.
No, yeah, that one's the truth, man. I've been using this for over a year now. It's good.
Yeah,
it's a good one. And
this thing is meeting its last days.
And also, it's just there, it's like it's hanging above you like all the time, and you're like,
this one's ugly as fuck. It's like
that's one of those cheaper ones, yeah.
Like Yeah. Well, I want.
You know, my old stream setup. My old stream setup. It was just it was a Rock Band microphone on just like a clip microphone stand. So it was like a one size fits all type of thing. But that shit was terrible. I'd put a sock over the microphone, and then I had an Xbox Live Vision camera pointed at myself, and then a Logitech, one of the C9 ones before the C920. It was like the C9. No, it was like a C320 or some shit. Point that at the screen. That was like 720p, and then I had the Xbox Live Vision camera on me. Boom, it was great. That was 10 years ago.
What a great setup!
10 years ago, I was
2015.
doing that shit. Great. Yeah.
I have that mic you gave me, Alec, and it's I didn't have the right attachment to put it on because I have it at my drums, so I just put like
the Disney one, right?
I put a loop of duct tape around it.
Yeah,
whatever works.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the old days of people doing Voxtar on Rock Band, where they would like they would go like this. They would put the microphone inside their shirt.
Yep.
And then they'd sit back and they'd go like, all right, cheap guitars and only 2 lousy drums. Like it was like, oh yeah, I can do.
It works.
I got this.
So much louder now.
It's been such a long time.
I think I should be going.
I think I should be going.
Bro, no. But it was valid. It's valid. I mean, using duct tape. However you got to do it, JP. However you got to do it.
You know what the worst part is that I think Fab was like, honestly, bro, that sounds better than your actual mic, and I was like, shut the fuck up.
It does.
$20 Disney mic on Amazon.
Is that it? Literally does.
I'm gonna.
And we can thank J-Prez for giving up the sauce.
Like next month probably, or like maybe later this month.
Dude, there was a really good deal on SM7Bs like last week. It was like $300.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
I didn't know about it till it was already over. Maybe I would have bought a second one. Who's to say? Have a second setup. That'd be cool.
I can't vouch for the vocal mic. The other Shure mic that I have, it has a dent in it now because it fell over too many times, but it still works fine. That thing's fucking awesome. I mean, no, it's good for both. I've used it for both drumming and just talking into. I think I gotta say that if you don't like directly speaking into a microphone like this, don't fucking get this. Don't get it.
I like the
You have to
Shure
speak
SM7B.
directly into
Yeah,
it.
if you speak directly into it,
like,
you have a nice, better like bassy tone to your voice. But if you're a bit further
Yeah.
away, it does a great job of doing like natural noise suppression. Not suppression, but like the clicks. Like I don't have a guitar next to me, but when I'm playing guitar, the clicks of the guitar with my voice, I like the balance it gives with the guitar being a bit down and further away, but my voice being more direct. I don't
Also,
have to add
this
any
shit back
software
here
suppression.
that
they have some.
I've
stuff.
messed around with this exactly once and never did ever again.
Never touched it. I put a moose
always-
over it.
Yeah, it's like there's like equalizer, like physical equalizer stuff on the bottom that I've messed with like exactly once, and I was like, oh, that sounds great. Works for me.
I might ask Electric Nick if he's got some recommendations since he knows all that shit.
Yeah, microphones, schmicrophones. I mean, at the end of the day, the Disney one is also really fucking good. Like, it genuinely is.
Especially
It really
if
is
it's
that
filters.
good.
Didn't you buy like several of those because you?
I bought a
worried they were
couple of
gonna
them because I was
disappear?
like, Prez, these are the ones, right? And he's like, yep, that's 100% it. And I bought several of them, tried them all out, and they all sound the same. They all sound like Shure mics. So,
crazy.
and okay, so if any of you guys listening are lost hearing this, this is specifically the Disney Interactive Studios microphone. That's what you could look it up as. Disney
pull this up.
Interactive Studios microphone for Sing It on the PlayStation 2 or whatever Sing It platform was on. But Disney Interactive Studios microphone is what you want to look up on eBay or anywhere else. It's like $7. I see one for $7 on eBay.
Here's a
$14 someone caught on.
eBay.
There's one that's $20 on eBay.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Someone's catching up. Oh, I see one for $9. I see one for $6.
Why this one in
You wanna-
particular? Is it better than Rock Band?
No
I
idea.
don't know. Yeah, it is better than it's like more sensitive to sound, but it also like compresses it differently. I don't fucking know because like the regular Rock Band one mic, if I plug it into my PC and I start talking on here, it sounds like super like it sounds too HD, and then it's really loud. Like it's almost like ear fucky. Like it just like blows your ears out when you hear it when you speak into it. But like it worked after you put a sock on top, or you put a fucking
filter.
just like a pop filter or something. But then the Disney Interactive Studios one, it's almost like it has like a pop built into it, or it just sounds good.
Interesting.
Oh, it just sounds really good. But
Jason,
for
what
$6,
mic do
you
you
might
have,
as well
Jason?
try it if you're that deathly curious of it.
Jason,
you
what
know.
mic do you have?
This is the RE320.
RE3.
I've always thought
Rode,
yours sounds
right?
good.
That one's
Yeah,
a
I've
Rode
always
or
liked
electric?
yours.
Oh,
Yeah, because you can
Electro
be-
Voice.
Electro
You can
voice.
be
Electro
fairly
voice,
far
that's
away
it.
from it,
Yeah.
and your voice is still very balanced. You know.
Yeah, this thing's pretty decent.
You have
a
a
lot
good,
of
like,
These are
podcasters
good.
use this one.
This is like the other Shure SM7B to get.
This is one of those other like industry standards,
Mhm.
right? Like very good for instrument recording as well. Like it has a drum mode. You could actually
I
switch
feel like
into
the-
recording like bass drum.
Oh,
I feel like
Oh.
the SM7B. I feel like this got more expensive.
It's
over
always
the
been like
years. Why is it
$400-ish
$440 now?
For 40?
That's crazy.
And I got mine for
$440. I'm
yeah.
looking
I
at.
think that they definitely raised the price because even I was like,
Purchase
I feel
two
like the last
times. When the
time-
fuck did I buy another one?
Why would all electronics
No,
be going up
okay.
in price
Tweaking.
right now?
It's tweaking.
That's really
Oh,
weird.
We'll never know.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a mystery.
2018.
Nobody will
I
ever
bought
know.
this for $3.99, and if you go on Amazon right now, you buy it on Amazon right now. It's
$4.39.
fucking yeah. Here. Oh my god. This was almost exactly 7 years ago.
Dude, you bought that with your birthday money, bro.
Dude, that was like, hey, I moved out. Fuck yeah. I'm popping off on YouTube. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna get it's upgrades, people. Upgrades time.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what's crazy about YouTube? I just realized last week was 8 years since my first Clone Hero video.
Yeah, let's go.
That was last week, man.
Wow,
Yeah.
man.
That's
It's
insane. Time
kind of
flies.
gnarly.
Oh man, I want to talk about, man, it's so good having good hardware. This is all gonna coincide. Okay, because
Mhm.
like all yesterday I was playing Sweaty Clone Hero, something that I haven't done. I haven't done since before we started the podcast, and it's been like almost years since I've like given a true shit about playing hardcore Clone Hero. Dude, when you have 2,000 frames, that shit's fun as hell. It's consistent 2,000 frames. No wonder people like that shit. It's so easy to have fun. It's so easy to have fun because, like, man, it's such a hardware-based game. But like, I get it now. I get it. I was I'm looking to help take down how many FCs are needed for a full community FC of CTH3 because it's been 2 years since there's been an FC off that set list.
Hey, good luck, man. Play the Ascend solo medley. Good luck.
No, they asked me specifically to work on Skrillex drop medleys because I was doing Rock and Roll 150 yesterday, which I killed that shit yesterday. Good. Rock and Roll 150. And that was the song that catapulted me out of the YouTube algorithm hell. It was that song. So thank you, Daniel Wolf. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I owe my career to you. That already was like 10 years ago. It was that title where I'm like, this is how stupid someone looks when they play this song. Fucking 10 years ago.
I just now realized that both of you guys are wearing your fucking Bucky shirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we are. This is not coordinated.
Yeah, why wouldn't we?
That's just the podcast shirt.
What a weird observation.
A bit.
I was wearing mine on Saturday.
I feel like the shirt.
Man, I always wear this. I don't know.
I think the logo just kind of formed on JP's shirt. I did not see that.
I think your
now.
mic has been blending into the shirt, brother.
Yeah,
it actually has.
It's very similar on camera.
Oh no.
Oh, bro. No. There's big news in the modding community. There's an Xbox 360 soft mod being worked on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Grim Doomer has changed his mind. He has changed his mind. He said he was done by a bad update 1.0. Nah, he got suckered in. Something suckered him in, and he is now making a Xbox 360 software mod. Not just bad update. Now, let's pull it back a little bit. There are people who are confused listening. So you can mod like basically any Xbox 360 right now. Any Xbox 360, you can do it using something called Bad Update, and it runs a modified version of Rock Band Blitz. It runs some overflowing code, and it jailbreaks the Xbox, thus letting you have access to whatever old legacy content you want in any of the old games on Xbox 360 running unsigned code. It doesn't need to be connected to the marketplace or validated with a license or anything. So you can play the old DLC again.
You can
going all the way back to... You can acquire because you cannot legally obtain those.
Haven't been able to in over a decade
anymore. So, yeah, they've been off the marketplace for 14 years now.
11.
Oh, is it 11?
You're
you're right. I thought it was 2011.
Yeah.
It was 2014, not 2011. My bad.
Oh, Jesus.
The game died in 2011, but yeah, everything else died in 2014. But
April 1st, too, I believe, right?
Wait, which one?
April 1st, I believe, is when they pulled them.
April 1st.
It was like, April Fools, haha, no more DLC. We're out. See ya.
No more DLC. You can't connect to Twitter on Guitar Hero Words of Rock anymore.
Can't do that.
Get fucked. I was busting up laughing because, like, I definitely used the Facebook one a couple of times. Like, I definitely posted to Facebook when I was a kid, and I was like, I just rocked Spider-Man theme. I got 100% on Spider-Man theme, or like, I just rocked Spider-Man theme. 32% or some shit. Like, and I thought it was so funny.
You can search up on Twitter hashtag GHWoR, and you can just like scroll through, like, go to like latest so that it sorts by like the newest ones. Just scroll down until you get to the ones from 2013 and before. Those are all the ones that like your console sent out. Like, you're like, oh, share this to wherever, and that's an automatic tweet. It's like, this person just rocked this song with this score. It's like, what a funny little integration. That was early game integrations with social media. What a weird time.
Things have changed so much since then.
So crazy. Mm-hmm. I see a bunch of Plamato tweets.
Of course. Yeah.
I see.
He used them too.
I see Halo Millennium. They've been around for a while.
I see a lot of Cisco tweets. But it's just him actually talking about. He's live tweeting his experience of Warriors of Rock.
Yeah, those are new from like 2016 or whatever. Oh, here's Cabanon. That's the one I used as an example when I was talking about this before. Cabanon had a bunch of them.
He was like, how the hell did you find this?
Man, remember when topics on Twitter used to be able, like, you should be able to just find these solid topics or solid tweets about a topic by using the hashtags.
Yeah,
it's like it feels like hashtags don't really get used anymore at all.
And I guarantee you, if you search any random word on Twitter, scroll long enough, you will find porn.
Oh yeah.
Yes. 100%.
You cannot search for a thing on Twitter on stream ever without looking at what the search results are, because there will be someone getting fucked. I promise.
Yeah, no, screen capturing Twitter on stream is just a bad idea.
Very bad idea.
You don't want to do that.
There's a guy that posted a bunch of these in 2012, and he follows me.
Oh, cool. Maybe
he's a community member. They're still around.
Love it.
They're still around. They never went anywhere.
Hey, so speaking about people who are still around, I actually am going to have to pop out of here shortly. I won't be able to stay around.
Hey, people who are around, not me.
I have to go do the work thing because we're
we have
recording
jobs
this on a
now,
work
guys.
day.
We have jobs now.
I have a meeting I have to get into, which is kind of sad because I'd love to be here for the whole episode. But I want to throw something in real quick before I have to pop out of here, which is people who are still around in the community, or not so much. I'd like to have them on our show in the near future. I want to start getting a few more guests in, and I'd love to get the community's thoughts on this. Last thing I'm saying before I pop out of here today, if you're listening to this episode and you'd like to see guests in the future, whether it's people who worked on Guitar Heroes or rock bands in the past, whether it's people who played these games in the past, somebody who made a song that was on one of these games, who would you like to hear from? A piece of Guitar Hero or rock band or 5-fret lore? Because I would like to get us having more guests in the future, especially as we're a little bit more busy, right? Some of us are getting a little bit more busy with the RedOctane side of things, and it might be a little harder for us to be here all the time. So if we can do some interviews and segments with other people, I think that'd make it a little bit easier to make each episode a little more interesting. I'd love your thoughts on that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to stop yapping.
Okay, we're back. We had a cut there for a sec. JP also had a meeting that was not scheduled or planned, but it's okay.
So me and Jake just played some Wingman. We got fucking slaughtered.
Yeah, we played a little bit of Counter-Strike. Okay. How many kills again? 3?
We got 3.
How many kills did I get it? 10? That's okay. Listen, Wingman sucks dick. I don't like Wingman. Regular Counter-Strike, way more fun, way betterer than Wingman is. But
hey, since you're all set up now, we're going to hit some games.
Yeah, the PC's set up. I can play some games.
Yeah. No, but there's on the talk of just straight up rhythm game news. So there's this new rhythm game that's coming out. I'm gonna read it verbatim. And it says a brand new sensation in rhythm action conducted by thighs. And so this is a game where you hit notes.
I guess I can.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, I think you could show this. I got shown this on Twitter. Because where else would I know about this?
By who? Name and shame.
And you hit notes by closing your thighs like that. Now it has. You know what's really interesting is that this has the lane layout. It's not like a straight up. It's like the highway layout. So I always think that's funny because it's like, if a game like this had to be made, it's like they have to tap into, making sure they have permission to make games like this. Is this that different from patents, or is it like a does it like have a mix up with that legally? But I don't know. It is funny to see that. Another rhythm game that's coming out right after 9/11 on September 12th is the Bratz rhythm game.
I don't care. I'm still looking at Momo Crash. I just want to make sure the viewers have every single piece of information they need to know. So I'm looking at every screenshot, maybe even twice.
Yeah. So if you want Jake to stream it, let him know.
Yeah, let him know. He's the one.
Let's do it.
He's got thighs of steel.
Yeah, I'll recreate this rhythm game in real life.
How do I know?
I may have somebody throw a bunch of fruits at me. It could be like Fruit Ninja, but I'm just clap my
with your thighs.
Yeah. Gonna smash some
thunder
fruits.
Thighs.
Hey, what's this other game you're talking about? That's something else.
Oh yeah, so this game, the other game is that Bratz game, Rhythm and something.
Bratz Rhythm and Style.
Rhythm and Style. It's coming out on all platforms this fall, September 12th, 2025. PlayStation 4, 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and Steam.
I'll be buying this from my Xbox One.
I'll be buying this on probably my Xbox or Steam, and to see if you can get customs on here. You know what I mean? Got to see if customs are possible. Got to see every single game that has customs.
They better be, man. There better be like a day one backdoor exploit for the Bratz.
Don't talk about that.
Yeah, the Bratz. The Bratz music game looks like this. It looks even more like Guitar Hero than the Thigh game.
It looks great.
Than the Thigh game.
it has like some pretty cool UI. It has it looks like a Guitar Hero game. So it's like I'm curious how it's gonna play.
Listen, for anybody that was not out,
it's got note streak.
For anybody who is not
counter
in the game's place, you know, they that's a weird way of saying. If you weren't born before 2000, and you didn't like fully live through the rhythm game craze of the mid 2000s, or you were too young to experience, this is the type of schlop that was getting peddled out by a bunch of different third parties to try to get a little chunk of that rhythm gaming gold mine.
Look at that UI though. Look at that UI. It looks a little bit like something else.
Oh yeah, it's a little
bit. It looks a little too close.
Bit.
The incriminating shit here, and I don't like using the word incriminating, but like the very clear stuff here is the circular multiplier off to the side and the note streak. Like just the layout of the note, like the note streak text that's so funny to me.
That is quite.
That's Guitar Hero Live right there, man. I mean. You know, it said that this Bratz game, has 20 original Bratz songs.
Oh.
Originals!
All your favorites are going to be there.
Man.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
I want some shredding, man. I want to see the Bratz shred.
Yeah, bro. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that it's
excited.
I'm excited because
I've had a lot of things going on.
I don't know if we're going to be using a dance pad controller or not. Look at them. That's what they're...
Wait a second. This is what game, like, this is what the people look like in the game?
That's what they look like in the game.
Dude, maybe
so
you're the Bratz and you're
dance.
playing the game. It's like a
so
game.
You're playing as a
game.
brat. Yeah. So you can make your own brat.
Oh, it's that one Roblox game.
That's some really high.
It's like it's like DTI, baby. It's like DTI. Dress to impress.
You can really. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, and then I think they have not only like a Guitar Hero mode, but this looks a little. It looks like a fucking just like a dance mode. Like, what am I looking at?
Does it have like multiple modes or something? That would be crazy.
Yeah, it's got to be because if you only have 20 songs in the game, I hope you have many different ways to play only 20 songs, unless there's other licensed music.
You got to give me something more than 20 songs.
20 songs is crazy.
If there's only 20, I got to be doing a lot of different things in these 20 to get my time out of this. You know, it's a $40 game. $39.99.
It is a $40 game.
That's a lot of money for 20 songs.
I'm definitely buying this shit on PC to see if you can get customs in this bitch.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy this shit on Xbox or PS4. Not doing that. However, what if you could just toss a mid in there? A dot mid.
Yeah, no, I always like to see like the structural layout for how they do songs. That's why I was always curious, like why the fuck isn't Power Gig songs ripped? And then I look at the ripping process, and people are like, "Yeah, this is a mess."
Oh, it's a fucking disaster in here. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, it's like Lua files, right?
I don't
it's
remember.
Like Lua files.
I don't remember how fucked up it is, but it is fucked up, and they left like their internal like programs in
the internal like debugging for like lip sync or something is like in there. Like, you could figure it out.
Straight up EXEs for your computer.
No, I remember now. It was Cisco making a tweet about, it was Pikmin Guts 92. He was talking about, oh yeah, lip sync for Power Gig is just a script in Lua script. And so, if you know some any Roblox developers out there, you can make some lip sync for Power Gig. So
listen, the bar is very low. The default lip sync in that game is pretty ass. So
it's really bad.
Pretty low effort.
It's like it's really
par
bad
with what shipped.
I want to talk about this because it made some rounds. It did pretty well, but it was that clip of the YARG background. It was the YARG background with the animations and the lighting. Like the drummer was playing the drums, the guitarist was playing the guitar. You know what was interesting? While there's no lip sync, I almost said microphones. The vocalist, anytime lyrics come up, anytime lyrics come up or there's like a vocal phrase in the song, the vocalist brings the microphone up to her face. And I noticed that it doesn't do that on songs that don't have like vocal phrases. So it's like all kind of scripted within the MIDI.
So it is reading.
It just pays attention to MIDI files, and that's the way that it was written in the first place for YARG backgrounds. Now, a little bit of a funny lore with YARG backgrounds is the reason why we have those is because around the time YARG came out and became popular, another game that was really popular that was also in Unity, Trombone Champ, was having they were having custom backgrounds like scripted in the background, and I was like, guys, this game just came the fuck out. Where are the games that have this? Why am I able to play this silly trombone game to One Winged Angel and there's a fully scripted fucking video in the background rendered in real time? What's going on? And so like I was probably crashing out like that, and I was like, please, Trombone Champ mod creators, can you help YARG get backgrounds? And that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they fucking did.
Really?
The Trombone Champ community, mod community, a lot of them that were making the custom backgrounds for customs on Trombone Champ back in 23, they helped contribute a lot of that so that YARG could have custom backgrounds. And I don't know how different this venue is that we're just looking at is from like the structure of a Trombone Champ background. I don't know how different it is, but these backgrounds are able to read information in MIDI files, and so that's why they have animations in the first place. So it's that much closer to like an actual Rock Band experience. It's extremely close, and
I was really cool.
I wanted to say in this tweet, I was like, this gives me the exact same immersion as like Rock Revolution. It gives me more immersion than Power Gig.
Oh, definitely more than Power Gig.
Way better than Power Gig. They did
way
a shit
better.
job.
I feel like the
really
bar
the
is
camera
in absolute
angles,
hell.
I think, right? And also the filters and effects, like you said, having the noise and having like the negatives sometimes, having like a little like.
See that's actually exclusive to Nightly. That's exclusive to Nightly. In Stable, I believe the camera angles do not happen. But the characters are on stage doing the animations, and the lighting is happening because YARG has already been programmed to do that, to have like lighting situations on a background.
Okay.
But as for camera cuts and Rock Band camera effects and like negatives and film grain and all that stuff like you saw in the Chapel Roan clip, it's that's exclusive to Nightly. And shout out to Weirdo. He's doing. I've been just looking into. There's a whole separate customs community server where they release backgrounds and stuff. And so this was by Mechabit or aka Axel, and so he actually released that clip, and then the Chapel Roan clip that is like a festival grounds like background. It kind of looks like a Fortnite festival stage with the big circle. There's actual like waveform of the music in that digital circle you see in the back of that festival. It's cool. So, and I want to say,
it looks sick, man.
Yeah, it looks really fucking cool.
I don't know what they did to the notes in like the latest YARG, but like they're like really big now.
I think they adjusted it because it was way too big at some point. I don't really mind it now. I don't hate it now, and I know that you're gonna be able to adjust it. But I've gotten used to it. It the game still feels fine. But it's so awesome to know that we have our own like fucking Rock Band experience right here. Like just that's all community that did that. All community did that.
Granted, it's rough right now, but like
it's extreme. That's
this
so
as the
rough.
starting point, basically, like
the proof of
public
concept
starting
is
point.
So good though.
This can be refined a lot, and it can look
and it will
really
be.
good.
It will be, man.
There's a need for this, not just a want, a need for this.
The other thing is like, I miss careers. I
do too, man.
I miss all that. And Phase Shift had career mode. I was talking about how it's been 10 years since Soulless 4 came out. Soulless 4 came out 10 years ago.
That sucks to think about.
On August 24th, 2015. So, and I want to tell you, I'm just going to bring up I'll bring you back.
Bring up that of your tweet, because you had a really good tweet about that.
Right, this was on, this is on like that Thursday, so it was after the episode came out, so I wasn't able to talk about this. It would have been great to talk about if I had fucking remembered, because we recorded quite literally 2 days after the 10th anniversary of Soulless 4. So I'll just kind of speak in bullet points, but like 10 years ago, man, we were in the trenches. I didn't know how much longer we had. I really didn't know how much longer we had with Guitar Hero 3. But things were actually looking up because like earlier in 2015, Guitar Hero Live was announced, and so people were already talking about like, yo, People still play Guitar Hero 3. People still doing this. People, are you guys excited for this game? And so that's when like UCOG was streaming. There's also Jay Durand. He was streaming in like 2014, 13. Same with like Brad Master, Doopy, and those guys. Shout out to those guys for really, really holding it down and just kind of when Twitch became a thing, those guys jumped on ASAP. So it was really, really those guys that were the catalyst. And then things didn't really get real until UCOG got back on. And I think he first started streaming like Call of Duty, and then he went into Guitar Hero after that. He went into Guitar Hero 3 after that, and so UCOG started around then. And then when Guitar Hero 3 Plus came out, dude, that was adding the tap notes. It broke the 4,000 note limit. It broke like the song length limit too. Like you couldn't have a song past 30 minutes or something, and then the game would crash, and then somehow that even got fixed.
And good
too.
luck getting it up to 30 minutes without reaching 4,000 notes.
That's
a boring ass song.
There were so many people that like wanted to FC full albums. So like very shortly after GH3 Plus came out, there was like a full album FC. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was by that fella Jarhead. I think Jarhead did. I think that was him.
Jarhead MMA.
But he got like a full album FC, and it was like one of the longest FCs we'd ever seen at that point. That shit was like an hour and a half or something, and it was like fucking 12,000 notes, and like or something. It was something fucking ridiculous. But no, like it resurrected people's love for the game because JP, you were there too. Yeah. You remember? It was like the dark times. Nobody really knew what was going to happen because
there was like 2-3 dozen of us that were like really tight knit in like a single Facebook community called the Rhythm Games community.
Yeah, it was that Facebook community was kind of like ground zero, dude. It really patient was. One for what we have now.
Yeah, and you know, Plameda was in that, and he's the one that made the video on how to install GH3 PC, and like that was a big help in starting to get people to kind of come back slowly, and like
because like the process was getting like annoying, man. It was like, okay, you installed GHTCP. All right, so to make sure that GHTCP works, you made sure that you patched the game, right? Oh, did you make sure you ran the game before you patch it? Because patching it doesn't work unless you run it once. Oh, did you? Oh, you didn't patch it? Well, GHTCP is not gonna work. Oh,
you have to uninstall. You somehow were able to now you have to get a new ISO, and then eventually, Trevor, No One Man, came out with the unified installer that had everything. It had GH3 ISO.
I never used it.
It had GH3
I never used it, but a lot of people did. That 6-step process was ingrained into my head.
It came with SGHs too, of like a bunch.
Yeah, no, it probably came with like the DLC stuff, right?
Stuff from like Sydney and Schmutz and like Exile Lord and like all of these people.
I wonder if that's how. Really, I didn't realize that it came with songs. It came with SGHs in that.
I'm pretty sure it did, yeah, but I could be wrong. I remember because he gave you a bunch of options you could choose.
Okay,
with the installer.
Man, I gotta run through that installer then. I gotta see because I've never used it. Maybe I used it once, but yeah, that was a way. Dude, like the process for importing customs, if you want to listen to it really quick, we opened up the program, Guitar Hero 3 control panel. We like click file and it says open game. Click on Guitar Hero 3 English because that's the one that it default to. And then you click add new song. You create a code name for the song. That's not actually how it shows up in the game. You select the chart.
Like a shorthand.
And then you select either single track, guitar track, or multi-track or like band track or something, and it like asked you for multiple audio files. Most of the time, I just did a blank audio file for like the guitar stem, so that it like if I missed it, the song wouldn't go quiet. But I would put a blank stem. I would just put like a blank, like I would do like John Cage 433 as the guitar track, and then the song, which would be like the band audio, then that would be the song in the background. That's what I would do. And then after that, you hit apply. And then you could show how it shows up in game. Song title, artist, year, who shows up on stage. You could probably make it force a venue, but I don't even think that fucking worked. And then after that, you have to open up the downloads tab for Guitar Hero 3. And then that's when you drag the song over. There you go. One song's in there. Oh, and make sure you auto unlock it so that when you open the game, it auto unlocks the song for you.
Yeah, and good
It's
luck
funny
syncing
looking
them up
back
if you
on
didn't
it,
have
man.
the original audio file that the charter charted to. If you had to just go to YouTube MP3
You had to fucking
download
figure
it
it out, man.
Yeah, figure out your fucking
okay.
offset.
Here's some lore. If you had it on Windows XP and an older version of GHTCP, there was a real-time chart viewer where you could play it and sync it up if it wasn't synced up.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't
And
know
it had
this.
to be, and it was an older version of GHTCP, like when it first came out, like one or two versions after it first came out, and it had to be Windows XP. And it does not work on Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 11, anywhere else. But it was
That's
a chart
insane.
preview, and
Wow.
you could see it almost like Moonscraper style or Tab style, and then you can.
Wow.
And it had a. I want to say that there was like a little offset number that you could put, and it would adjust it in real time. And then
That's
so
crazy.
if you
Why
had a
can't I
song
fix
that was
to
out
work
of
on
sync.
Not XP.
Dude, that
That's
was
amazing.
fucking weird, man.
Because Max Killer was a psychopath. I don't know.
Psycho.
I don't know. Like, that program was awesome. But let's be real. That also was like the burning of the library for us. Because if you weren't using GHTCP, the only other thing you could use was Song List Editor, and that program sucked balls. And nobody
was
went out of their
terrible.
way to actually do anything until Exile Lord came along and was like, why can we not make changes to Guitar Hero 3 if we're using a program that is solely made to change files within the game? But if you don't use that program, then that program will be like, oh, there are changes detected. It goes, hey, there's changes detected, not made by me. We're going to wipe your fucking file and reinstall the game or uninstall the game.
Huh.
Like,
Excuse me.
come on. Is that not insane? Is
That
that
is
not
insane.
insane for a program to do? That's
That is
insane.
Gatekeeping other mods.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
nah,
if I'm not the one,
I
if
didn't
I'm not
do
the
it,
one.
so you can't do it.
Now listen, I get it from a support standpoint, but
Yeah.
it's never that serious.
No.
Just just put a disclaimer. Just put a disclaimer instead of nuking
No, we
the
can't do
player's
that.
install.
No.
You can't do that. You can't. Well, it doesn't matter now because like that like checksum got removed. So it got removed like immediately as soon as Exile Lord started reverse engineering. But that was like one of the worst things about that era of Guitar Hero 3 PC. It was like from 2008/9 until 2015.
It lasted
That a while.
a long
It was
time.
7 years.
And a
7
lot of
years of that
people-
shit.
A lot of people like didn't at the time like have a good enough PC to like competently run GH3 at all. Like it's crazy to think, but like back then, like GH3 on PC like actually needed a decent PC to run well.
Well, here comes
know?
3D Analyze.
Yeah,
3D
Well, even
Analyze.
with
Shout
that,
out 3D Analyze, man.
on some PCs
Even
it
with
would help
that.
a lot. On some PCs it would help a little bit. Like I eventually got a PC that could run it. My cousin had a PC that could run it, and I was super happy. But yeah, I mean, shoutouts to Adidu V, man. Like they,
Yeah, it eats you.
I miss them. They were cool. They were very cool.
Yeah. I'm just also trying to recount, like, around then, there are no deluxe mods. There's no definitive edition mods. But there's
Guitar
also
Hero
zone
modding
mods.
was like super still very underground. Like the only Guitar Hero mods that you could hear about were like GH2 PS2 ISOs. And that
Yeah,
was just
so it was like
mostly just song replacements, and some people were getting crazy with their texture.
There's also-
replacements. But-
I'd say the texture replacements on, like, Guitar Hero 3, like, ISOs like the Beatles Guitar Hero 3 ISO that came out
there
like
were some people going
2014.
crazy with those. Yeah,
There's some crazy shit. And so with that inspiration, like, that's why I started doing Zones mods. What Zones mods were was that it was a local file that you could edit using Guitar Hero 3 control panel, and you could just, I thought that was like one of the best parts of GHTCP. I talk a lot of shit about that program, but the texture viewer in there was really fun because you could just go inside and you could look at all the textures in Guitar Hero 3, and
cool.
it would localize within a pack.zen folder. I think it was QB pack.zen. I could be wrong. There's two different pack.zen files
Sounds
in the
ridiculous
zones folder.
If you don't
QB
know.
pack.zen, it's just, think of it like this. It's just one big major file with all the textures in the game. There's
Yeah,
two of
and-
them.
and you
One
can
for
explore
venue.
with
There's
Queen-
like
with
one for
Queen Bee.
venues and then one for UI. One for venues and like characters and all that shit and UI. UI was the one that I fucked with. I didn't edit stuff that was in the game that was like, you know, a character or any of the like the graphics on the wall. None of that. Instead I would fuck around with how the notes looked and how the sustains looked and the highway and everything, all that looked. So there was a small community, and I want to give a shout out to Zephyr. I want to give a shout out to Zephyr Stone, my man Shane.
I was talking to him a couple days ago, actually.
Yeah, no. It was funny because Orange Hat made that tweet that was saying, "We still talk about you. We still talk about you," and it's the Rainbow Zones.
Did you see it? Actually kind of blew up considering what it is.
Well, I liked it, and so it put it onto other people's. It put on other people's feeds because
I can't find this
I found it here. This is my favorite. One of my favorites. Is that we still talk about you. We absolutely do still talk about you. Absolutely.
It got 10.6k views. Like
yeah. Yeah. And so
for what?
yeah, no, so you're looking at that and it audio listeners, it's the Rainbow Zones mod for Guitar Hero 3. We took the strike line Shane took the strike line from Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. There was like a Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. No, it was like Guitar Hero 5. Oh my god, yeah. It was the Guitar Hero 5 zones that originated from the Frets on Fire forum. That's where it came from. And then it got really popular, forums, and somebody actually ripped it from the game, I believe. I think it was ripped from World Tour, and then somebody remade the gems, and the rest is history. But it was basically...
I spent a lot of time on the FOF forums. Songs.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on there too, just like getting songs and shit, and just like playing customs.
Blues are
fun. I'll get to that in a moment because that actually is relevant to like how it was 10 years ago. But yeah, like we would just edit the textures, and that's what was kind of keeping things interesting for a while. I'll also give a shout out to fucking CitruSquash. I don't wherever that guy is now. I hope he's doing okay. Well, but he also
that dude had emotion for a long time back in the day.
He really championed like the personalization and customization of zones without it getting like super weird.
His shit was crazy.
He got carpal tunnel, I think, right?
Yeah,
he couldn't really play anymore.
Yeah, no, he made some cool content, and
you had that one cameo in the video that he in that montage he made. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I remember that. But yeah, no, it was that, and the way to like mass import custom songs with GHTCP was SGH files, and you remember what SGH files are. If you don't know what they were, it was basically just people create big lists of songs. So that whole process of me adding a song, I explained earlier, me adding a song and adding it to a list, they would export that list and then post it, and then you could just import it with one click.
It's like a merged pack for all those who frequent your local
exactly
Arby's.
Like a merged con pack from Arby's. But instead you're importing it using a shitty program instead of just dragging it through the Explorer like everybody else. But that's okay because that was just like unheard of at the time, and it was supported from pretty early on with GHTCP. One of the only ways that you could play online with people on GHTCP. You had to have the exact same song, same audio, same chart, same metadata, all that. And so people use SGH files for it. But here's what I was talking about with FOF forums, man. People were, back then, trying to make phase shift happen. I remember this, like, pretty distinctly. It was just, the setup for Guitar Hero 3 was too much. Getting the songs in the game, it was too involved, and people didn't want to do it. But phase shift? This is before Clone Hero, guys. It was just turn that shit on, drag a song into a folder, and Clone Hero song layout, and it just worked.
This was the this game was also of choice back
This
then.
was pretty much the clone game.
You had Frets on Fire, but that was shit. You had
you had Frets
Zero
on Fire
for a little bit.
Guitar Zero was cease and desisted like immediately, but
yeah,
phase
I think
shift
I still have
was...
that downloaded.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Fucking phase shift though was a DWSK is the group, I think, right? I think that
sounds right.
Yeah, those are the guys that have been making phase shift since like 2011, I think, and it was like way more public and popular a couple of years after. That being said, it was a way better version, and it is a way better version of Frets on Fire, but the game felt weird. Like, it had an independent time. I think it had like the frame independent engine. I think that's what it would have. Like, you could play at 60 FPS, but you get hit like the craziest shit ever. But the problem with that is that I don't think that it had like that engine customization that like YARG would. But you know, to YARG's merit, that was years and years beyond anybody ever thinking that could happen. Like, Guitar Hero's never had a game that has a independent timing window, and you couldn't adjust your timing window outside of some cheats that like maybe made it work. I mean, did precision mode cheat work in GH3? I don't fucking know. I don't think it did.
I think I tried that shit once, and I was like, I don't know what it's doing.
I don't know what it's doing either. It helped the bot hit hard shit easily, easily.
Really?
But yeah, no. No. That's why, like, if you wanted the bot to FC Soulless 6, it can't do it unless you turn on precision mode.
That's crazy.
If you turn on precision mode and you have the bot on, then the bot is locked in. I don't know what the dude. Yeah, no. Tony Hawk engine.
Yeah,
Tony Hawk engine.
I mean, the bots in all those games were actually hitting the notes. It was simulating an input and then hitting the note. Like, Harmonix games are just like, oh, the note, it passed the strike line, that's hit automatically. This is actually okay, we're going to tell the engine to press down green. We're going to tell the engine to strum. Okay, now hit the note. Which is probably a better way to do it.
What a daisy chain way to do it, but it makes it look human, at least.
In my mind, it makes more sense to make the bot do exactly what a human would do instead of just being like, pass strike line equals hit. That seems like...
I have a Clone Hero build that does that. Like,
I know, you did that for an April Fool videos years ago.
But then, like, you can still press the buttons. Like,
you can press the buttons and it'll just keep hitting.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
You can still go. But, yeah, I mean, like, to summarize it all, we were in the dark ages for a long fucking time. And it's already been 10 years since we've been out of the dark ages. And holy...
started crawling out of the dark ages. It was still kind of dark for a while.
Yeah, Clone Hero came a couple years after, and I'd say we've been floating up.
Pretty solid.
Clone Hero blew up. It was very accessible. Guitar controllers didn't work, so we made them work, and now we have a new guitar controller, and RedOctane is back.
And we got a new game on the horizon.
I'd say it worked out pretty well. There is a article that just came out on GameIndustry.biz that has Simon Ebger and Alex, the project lead. They got interviewed. It's worth reading. You should read it.
Yeah. I want to read it real quick.
I'll definitely have to check that out. Oh, are we gonna look at it right now?
Nope. I scrolled through the entire thing. If you want to read it. But,
you just pause. It's like, yes, I see.
Yeah. No, actually go to their website, gamesindustry.biz/redoctane-is-reviving-guitar-bass-rhythm-games-but-sensibly. That's the URL. Type that into your address bar up there, and your Google Chromes, on your Mozillas, on your Edge. Any Edgers out there?
Oh yeah, and then IGN reviewed the guitar, so that's cool.
Give it a 9. I was shocked.
Yeah, give it a 9.
Yeah, IGN did. Yeah, IGN was very nice.
IGN gave it a 9.
Apparently the person that did that article is a big fan of YARG as well, and plays YARG.
Yeah. No, I
cool.
was like, holy shit, Clone Hero YARG, and it was mentioned on IGN.
Yeah, I mean, the IGN tweet about this was, while the cracked Gibson Les Paul controllers weren't the first of this new generation of guitar controllers to launch, it's the first that actually feels like it's part of an actual rhythm gaming resurgence. Now it just needs some better software.
And that's true. Like,
so
both
the
I
took the opportunity to go on the
game too.
Yeah, you
just better software. I retweeted on the RedOctane Games accounts. Like, yeah, we're on it. I did this. I didn't do this. I did this.
Yeah.
We're on it. We'll make some better software for these guitars. Trust.
Yeah.
It's cooking. It's taking a minute, but it's cooking.
Yeah, it'll come. Don't worry. Last thing.
It's gonna come.
It's gonna come. We gotta talk about John Stickmin at it again, saving the tournament scene.
I know, dude.
Unsung hero in Michigan.
All you Michiganders out there, you guys are eating pretty well for the Guitar
lucky
Hero,
fellas.
Tournaments with John Stickmin being over there. Poverty Box Customs. We're proud to announce that our next Guitar Hero tournament is ready for signups. It'll be at the Axe Parlor in Livonia with stock GH3. Pro Face-Off Expert Hyperspeed 1 bass setlist due September 27th. If you guys are around that area, here it is.
Hyperspeed
that's your birthday.
Hyperspeed 1 for Pro Face-Off is not bad, actually.
My birthday's the day before that.
Oh, it's 26.
Yeah, 27th is the day between us.
It's true.
That's when we should celebrate our birthdays.
Yes. Yeah, where we stream Counter-Strike all day.
Yes! A win on every single map. Let's go. That's what I want to spend all my time doing.
That sounds ass. Sounds so bad.
It sucks that I'm going to be in
40-hour
Michigan like the week before this tournament. Once again, it happened the first time, happened the second time there's a tournament in Michigan.
I know,
you gotta,
I'm not even, dude. I'm gonna be out of the state.
you gotta pull John Stickman onto the side and be like, hey man,
listen, pal, me, you, Callie, we have to get on the same page here so that I can be in Michigan while you're doing.
Dude, we should all run something for PAX. Really. PAX East.
When's PAX East?
It's like
May?
Before summer. All right, no, it is like May.
I don't know if it's gonna be May again. Actually, it might be back to its normal.
It might be in February, March.
I don't know. We'll figure.
Yeah,
I don't know. Anyway,
hey, RedOctane, money please.
Money now. that's always saying Philadelphia. Anyways,
why are you talking to RedOctane? That's us, bro. That's us.
I gotta talk to our boss to be like, hey, give us some money to go promote your game at PAX East.
True.
Have a tournament, win a guitar.
Let's do a tournament. We could win a cracked guitar or something. Thanks.
Yeah, and a free copy of the game when it comes out, maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? Thank you guys for watching so much. Appreciate it. See you guys next week. I may have a better background. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot in my life right now, but it's okay. Yeah, bye, old house. I miss it so much. I wish I was still there, but it's okay.